Hello, I am your examiner. Can you please tell me what is your name?
Okay, yes. My name is Daniel Jiménez.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. Now, we're going to start the questions. The first part is your name homework. And the first question is, do you like the neighborhood homework you live in?
Yes, I like my neighborhood, which I live, and I like it because I have lived in this neighborhood for my whole life. So it's always I always encounter some things that are so familiar to me. And also, I have I have made friends with all the people that lives here, so I like it.
Thank you. Now, the next question. What do you do in your neighborhood in your free time?
Okay, to be honest, lately I haven't got too much free time because um, yes, I can't do anything outside because I'm spending too much time at work when at work or at my school. So yes, but however, whenever I get some little time, I try to go and meet my neighbors, and talk to them. I also like to go to the park, have picnics in here, and yes, I'm here to help everybody.
Well, that's interesting. The next question is, what new things would you like to have in your neighborhood?
Oh, okay. My neighborhood is already a nice place, and it's pretty much wide, and it's clean and has a lot of nice spaces. However, I think that it would be nice to have some new things like, I don't know if we could, but maybe like a swimming pool or like a really large playground for the children and for the people who want to be there.
Okay. And would you like to live in another neighborhood in your town of city?
Not really. I mean, inside my city, I wouldn't say that I like to live in another neighborhood. Um, yes, mostly, I mean, I think because I have spent like a big significant part of my childhood in here, and I know everybody, and I'm like emotionally attached to this place. And also, like, it is so close to my school, and it's like a strategic place to live with in.
Okay, thank you. Now for the next part. In this part, you will need to describe website you have both sentence from. So you will say what the website is, what you bought from this website, how satisfied you are with this your about. And please explain what do you like and dislike about this the website. Can you please tell me?
Okay, well, I am not like a great online shopper, and I think it's because I don't really trust um, the people or like the business ethics in the new technologies. But of course, I have bought some it items from the stores, and yes, I'm tend to buy things and not much to sell things. So, for example, recently I have bought like a pair of shoes, and I bought it in this website called Amazon. And Amazon is pretty famous, right? So we know that it's like the largest and the biggest website for shopping. And yes, I that's the last thing that I bought from there. Since then, I have like time to look back, and I also like the most features about this website. It was really easy to me to purchase the item. It was really fast, and yes, it arrived to my house really earlier than I expected. And yes, it's like it has so many good reviews. It's Amazon is a great place to buy.
Okay, thank you. And now for the part three. Now we are going to start shopping online. What kinds of things of people in your country often buy from all the shops?
Okay, only shopping in my country, I would say that is more like Right now it's like a trend, okay? So in fact, the people in my country, please first go to visit these sites instead of going to physical places because they can check the prices and everything. And to be more specific, I think that people like to buy things like clothing, perfumes, cosmetics, shoes, and electronic devices. Not really like grocery items or food. Not really from online shops.
Okay. And why has online shops become so popular in many countries?
Oh, okay. I think there are many reasons. The first one is like we are in this new age of technology, so it is faster and easier to buy in those websites. And of course, because it's so much secure and so much friendly for the buyer, and you have quick decisions and you buy the things easier.
Okay. And finally, what are some possible devastations of buying things from online shops?
Okay, one that I think is that you're not really sure about when the item is going to arrive to your home. So that's like an uncertain situation. And yes, you have to make sure that it is a verified shop, or otherwise you can get in trouble. And yes, I think that for the most part there are only advantages. With the credit cards, for example, maybe you can get into a fraud, but there's not really too much disadvantages for me.
Right. Now, only retail business. Um, for example, questions, do you agree that the price of all goods should be lower on internet shopping sites than in shops?
Oh no, 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 for sure no. Um, I do think that maybe the companies can try to make offers to their buyers if they do it from their website, but no, but I don't think that you should lower your prices just because you are online. I mean, if you keep doing that, and there's a chance that people won't go to your physical stores anymore and just stay in their homes buying. So I don't think it's a good idea for the companies.
Okay. And will large shopping malls continue to be popular despite the growth of internet shopping?
Yes, of course. I think that shopping is not only to buy things; it's just like a whole activity and a whole entertainment activity. And I think that malls, and especially mall centers, are going to continue to be popular because, I mean, despite of the growth of the internet, at the end, the internet shopping it doesn't feel like the same. You don't have the same opportunity to feel and check the products, the quality of the products. You don't get to do your choices in real time. So for example, for me, I will keep going to those physical places.
Okay. And finally, do you think that some business, for example, banks and travel agents, we only repeat only in the future?
Okay, okay. For this possibility, I think that if there are some business that start to work or use virtual money, maybe that might happen. But unless all of the people of the world are able to access to these devices, I don't think that ain't really gonna happen. Yes, in some part of the world, it's easier to get a computer and have access to the internet, but in other parts, I don't think that that is possible. They will always be necessary physical stores. So yep, I think that I'm a little bit in the both sides.
Thank you so much for your time. And finally, we can say goodbye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.